Hey kids, Inverted Cow here, and welcome back to Skyfactory on Minecraft. It has finally happened. No, not the fact that I've lost my mind, but I finally got myself an iron chicken. I've been breeding these two and ending up with a flint chicken, a bone chicken, a flint chicken, a bone chicken, and over and over and over. And I finally got myself my iron chicken. I've been derping around doing a lot of other things, and I have needed this, or we're trying to get this guy to breed for a while. So I'm going to move him out of here. I'm going to stick him back in here with Stud Muffin, so that he will do his thing. I've also made a red chicken somewhere in here. There it is. A yellow chicken, and the log chicken. So these are all doing their thing and slowly filling this hen house up with dyes. It's not a big deal, but that's fine. I'm probably going to breed these red and yellow chickens. I need them to make something else later on. I forget what it was. There was another nether chicken of some sort or something. I can't remember. As part of the ender chicken recipe that I've been chasing. Give me that guy. There we go. The other thing that has happened, I've made a discovery regarding these graded hoppers. You can't load a graded hopper into a drawer, into one of these storage drawers. I was trying to get it to filter the sand out and put it into these drawers, and it will not accept. So the graded hoppers, or the hopper ducks mod, does not work with the storage drawers mod. So that's something to keep in mind if you're playing with this. Been down this rope 100 times already today. This little guy, he's cranking away, doing his thing. I gotta make more stone, thank you. I've put a storage drawer up behind him, and I've just got a hopper feeding into him, and all he's getting is just sand. So this is actually getting me now a substantial amount of iron per thing, to the point where I'm actually considering making a forge or a smeltery here that can actually handle more than 9 at a time, because now I'm finally resolving my iron shortage issue. The other issue I was having, let's grab some building blocks. Granite will work. Anything else? Everybody's favorite diorite. Apparently everybody hates diorite. I'm finding this out. Oh, granite was this level here somewhere. Apparently everybody hates diorite. Been watching some Minecraft videos, and everybody's like, oh, it's the most ugliest. And I'm like, you know what? Diorite's not that ugly. The other thing that I've done is I've made myself a soul sand generator. I've already dumped my soul sand upstairs. Oh, that's full. That's full again. Crap. I really need to get this chest unloading. And I've finally gotten cattle to spawn down on the grass. I just kept going down there and killing everything that wasn't cow. So what I'm wanting to do is build a cow, what do you call it, like a cow sorter breeder system thing. Still got that builder's wand on me. The idea being I want to eventually start generating my own cows to, or babies, I guess. So I got to figure out how to separate them, pop the babies into one inventory, and then drop them into the hole and kill them. So that's what I'm going to work on this morning, is a cow baby sorter thing. So I'm going to pause here for a bit while I attempt to build, because we've all seen me place blocks before, and I will pick it up once I've figured out what I'm doing and got something together. So don't go away, kids, be right back. Hey kids, we are back. I have done a little experimentation, had to do a little looking around, and I worked something out. As you can see, my chicken coops are growing. I'm up to 3 iron chickens. I've already got 3 more over here. And they are expanding quickly. I don't know how I got 4 in there, but okay, I got 4 in there. I'll pop you and you. You and you. Okay. Oh, I got 4 nests. That's how I got 4 in there. Because I can count. Today, learning how to count. Okay, I got 1 more nest box I have to build, and then these are all done. These are all 10, 10, 10s, except for the guy at the very end, which isn't a big deal. And as you can see, this is filling up so fast. I just emptied this. I have to get the automation set up to actually get this to empty, because now I'm getting to the point where I can't empty it fast enough. That being said, the next thing we have going was the cow farm that we were working on. Here it is, folks. What I had to do was I went into the there's a mod here called Dark Utilities. They have a filter. One will, if you make this, it will allow babies to fall through it. It took me a while to figure out how to actually get them to go through it. It actually is, they fall through it. They don't jump through it. They can't push them through it, that kind of thing. So on the top level, only babies can fall down. On the layout level below, only adults can fall down. And they fall to the bottom of the pit. That's the theory. So we're going to test it out before we actually throw any cattle in there. Since we have some useless creatures, we'll go throw some useless creatures in there. I also took the time to empty out the water that was in this shaft and brought it all back down to this level. Probably going to get this shaft working for something else. I'm not sure what yet, but at least it's not as it was. So now if this works correctly, I should be able to put adult sheep in the top, and he doesn't fall. Okay. And if an adult sheep goes into the bottom, or adult of anything goes into the bottom, he falls. Perfect. So we're going to set that up. We're going to go grab 2 cows, because I don't want any more than 2. You and you. Okay, I've got 2 more over here, no big deal. If I need backups, I can always use them for backups later. wheat on me? I've got some wheat on me. There's one other thing I want to make. It's a thing called a feeder, but I need to make lime hardened clay. To do that, I need to make clay, and I need to make lime colored dye. So we're going to start first by getting these guys set up in here. So that's cow number 1 and cow number 2. And baby. Perfect. This should mean that periodically I will have babies that will fall down, die, and add their component parts to this chest, which as you can see is always full as well. Oh, I got another direwolf bag. Oh, awesome. Yes, inventory management is something that I really must get up and running. So auto inventory management is my next, well, this is still what I'm working towards, but so that cow can grow up and he can fall to his death and give me some leather. Now, let's go look at making this green 6 blocks of lime green dye. I looked in my chests and I don't have any lime clay or any lime dye anywhere that I know of. Of course, lime dye is made by combining bone meal with cactus green dye. Also, I got this. I had a whole bunch of iron blocks, and I made them into iron ingots, and this popped into my inventory. Now, I don't know what it is or what it's about, and I'm probably going to really hate myself when I open it, because you know me, I don't trust chance cubes at all. And I realize this isn't a chance cube, but I don't know what it is. So a floppy disk. There you go. Okay, we needed that. Big drum roll for nothing. Good thing. So cactus green. So I need a little bit of 6. And I need some of those. And I don't have a bucket up here with water to make clay anymore, do I? Oops, I don't want that. Okay. So we'll start by getting some cactus. Cactus seeds. I only have 1 cactus seeds. Wow, I'm going to have to sift some sand. Okay, there's a cactus. I suppose if I let it grow, it would just pop, but I don't really care about that. Take that out. Here you can have some more. Let's have, no, it's got full charcoal. So you can go there. Give me. There we go. Cactus green, which now gives me lime green dye. I've got the emerald, so all I need now is the 8 clay. Now I think in my dump bucket here I tossed in this one. There we go. Got some buckets, and there's a spare barrel. Here's my missing torches. Okay. throw this down here. Bucket of water. And we need to remember to pound this into dust. At some point in time, I'm going to probably make an auto clay generator for dealing with clay related issues, but I don't know. It depends if I actually have to do any building where I actually want clay. For now, this works just okay. We'll throw these in the furnace to cook. Quickly grab a quick nap. Okay, there we go. We have our lime clay. Again, you end up with chests full of crap that just take up space. Okay, remove these items. Mark down that feeder. Back down to that cow breeder. There's still a baby, that's fine. Now, I don't know if this has to be directly over them or just nearby. Okay. Breeding cool down. Should be 2 babies down there. Perfect. So that little feeder will keep, as long as I keep that filled, that will make these 2 breed and we will have a constant supply of babies. Now I could do is grab those other 2 cows and bring them up here and throw them in the pen. I might just do that anyway because the breeder should allow them to function. There we go. Should be now 3 little babies down there. Perfect. 3 little babies, 4 big cows. And anytime one of these guys turns to an adult, he ends up in the leather ranch. Okay, I need to do yet another dump chest of junk. Every now and then I sit there and I spend a little bit of time and all I do is empty craft these armors up into something usable, but as you see, fill up so fast. Okay, how are we doing? Lots of babies, but nobody's falling down yet. Okay. Just want to see if the dropping the babies will give me the leather. Usually killing babies like that will give you leather. Okay, there we go. We are finally starting to see drops from the cows showing up in here. So it is dropping, and they are dying and dropping the leather from fall damage. So I may not have seen the adults generate because they're just falling through right away. But there we have it. We know that's working. Haven't found a use for these cakes. I mean, they're just something that you just end up with lots of. But I am thinking that a culinary generator, there we go, culinary generator might be the way to go. Furnace generator, which is a furnace with a machine block. Shouldn't be too hard to make that. And then I will do is I'm going to make a crafter. Tier 1. Yeah, I'll make a crafter and then I can crank that up to tier 3, which is nothing but these, but this is just the RF tools machine block. And then I'm going to automate this crafting pattern that I have going here and free up those auto analog crafters. So that'll be the next thing we work towards. Sand? No. Okay. That'll be the next thing I work towards as I start getting closer to the processing. I should now be able to actually start building closer towards building the crusher, which I can't show you with this. Okay. The crushers that I need to actually start processing some of the other materials into something useful. I found that iron tools you cannot throw in the smeltery anymore. So I can smelt gold items, I cannot smelt chainmail items, but I can crush them into steel grit. Leather items, I can also crush them into leather, or I can run them through a sag mill into leather. So that's what I'm working towards. I do still want to make this build look very much like an actual factory, where it's conveyor belts and machines and things doing all sorts of stuff. So thanks all for watching, kids. I'll see you on the next episode, where it is my objective to actually build my first constructor. Thanks for watching, and good night for now.